They did it again. Good job, Lucasfilm.
This is what awaits all those who have betrayed me.
So, this week's episode of Maul Shadow Lord. Now, usually I don't break down episodes like this, but this show is so good, I need to talk about it. I just finished my thoughts on the new episode of Daredevil this week, and now we are jumping into Maul. If you haven't seen that Daredevil video, make sure you go and watch it. But having two characters that I really love, bro, this has been a good week of shows, and it's Wednesday. So, Maul. Starting with the animation, I'm getting used to it, and I like it. I know in my last video I said it's different. Didn't hate it, but it's different. It has that grainy, but yet like sharp, rough, rigid, edgy feel to the animation, but it's so perfect for the show because that's what this world that Maul is living in is supposed to feel like. And I watched the behind the scenes, and they say that in it. They say the way this show looks is how Maul sees the world, and it's perfect. It's so dark and scratchy and amazing, bro. This week's episode of Maul, we got 2 episodes. Action scenes were top tier, bro. Like, it's so good. And there's one scene where Maul breaks into the Pikes fortress, hangout, club, I have no idea. But he takes back his power. He demands it. And the way the shot starts, the shot opens, there's like a red light, and he walks in. And the guy is holding his lightsaber, and he force uses it to kill that guy and pulls it back. And then he takes his other side of the lightsaber and connects it to make the double. And so I think that's very interesting because that's kind of the first thing we've seen that Maul not only has a double saber, but yeah, he has a single, but he also could have 2. They come apart. So I think that's really cool. Music is perfect. Characters, they're okay. They're good. I like the Jedi and I like Maul. The other characters, but they're okay. Maul fights Devin and her master. I can't remember his name right now, but it's an amazing, beautifully animated fight. The master actually kicks Maul in the leg, and you can hear his leg like malfunction, and it pisses Maul off, to be honest, and he goes all out on him. But the point I'm making is you forget, honestly, that Maul has metal legs. Like, you watch it so much, and you get used to it, but then when things like that happen, that little like detail that the writers thought was important, because it is important, it reminds you like, oh yeah, this guy he's cut in half. His bottom part don't exist. And so I don't know, guys. I got good feelings about how this show is gonna go. The show ends with the Empire. The robot for the law enforcement guy calls the Empire, and the shot of the Star Destroyer comes in perfectly big and slow, and the music, you hear hints of the Empire, the Imperial March in there. Guys, if Vader is not in this show, I'm gonna scream. The Inquisitors, it's not enough, right? The hype they're building, you can't tell me that the Inquisitors are just gonna show up and take on Maul. Like, no. I think Vader is gonna come in, guys, and I am psyched. I think it'd be cool, as I mentioned the lightsaber before, I think Maul is going to use that, taking the lightsabers apart, kind of like Cal. I'm totally geeking out here, guys. Like Cal in Fallen Order, and use 2 sabers on Vader, bring them back together, and use that on Vader. I want to see the most epic Star Wars fight between the most epic villains in Star Wars. And if I don't get it, I'm going to be mad. This show is so good, guys. I can't wait for next week. What a good week. But anyway, that's going to be a wrap on today's video. Like, comment, share, cast and crew. Hold on. I will see you guys in the next video.